Hi and welcome. The story behind these little maples is we went to a deceased estate last year and the lady there had these little seedlings which were all quite pretty bad shape, let's put it that way. They're actually, most of them really didn't look like they would survive. So I bought a few plants of the lady estate and she ended up giving me these with the condition that whenever I done something with them, I would make a video and send it to her. So my intention for these is to actually put them together into a clump style bonsai and put them into a net pot. So that's what we'll be doing today. So let's get started. Just exposing the roots to see what's happening in here. Very little roots in this when I first planted it. I'll just be gentle with what's left. I don't want to kill the plant at this early stage. Maples are quite a hardy plant, actually pretty hard to kill. It's because we're creating a clump style, I want to get these trees all as close together as possible. So in order to do that, I will have to trim back most of these roots. That fell to one side. Position the trees and try and keep the biggest ones to the middle and then fan them out from there. That's a general idea. Also important to keep the roots reasonably moist. It's quite fragile at this stage. And get them as tight as possible at the bottom. Position them in a radial pattern. There are some different schools of thought about how you should actually tie these together. Some people recommend using just simply a cable tie, and that works fine. But if you make it too tight, it actually can cut into the tree. So today, I'm going to use just a simple piece of tubing, which we'll tie around the tree, and we'll run some of this wire through it. So that wire will help protect the tree, and we'll tie it down below as low as we can possibly get it and tie it off that way. The idea is to make it as tight as possible without being too tight. If it's too tight, you'll end up damaging the tree. Just trim it off. There we have it. I'll trim a little bit more of these roots before we actually pot it up. So today we're going to be planting this into a net pot, which has got lots and lots of drainage. Pretty much fill the pot up about halfway. Position your tree in the centre. trim these roots a little bit further. This soil was purchased from our local bonsai nursery. It's a very free draining type of topsoil, which is exactly what you need for something like this, because it will get watered very regularly now until these roots take hold. We're just coming into spring here in about 2 weeks from now in Australia. So it's the perfect time to put this fellow, pot him up and get him there we go. It's coming in nicely. It's important that you actually bury the actual tie itself. You want it to be diffused just below that tie or above it. In some cases the roots will actually root over the top of your tie, and that will create a spiral type of a rooting system, which in itself is not a bad idea. And if that sort of thing happens, it's probably a good thing as well. Make sure you take the time and work your soil down, well down into those roots. Give this tree every chance for survival. A little bit later we will be shaping these branches a little bit. They're a little bit wiry at the moment. Just removing any crossover branches. I'm not wiring this tree today. It's still a little bit early in the piece for that. But next year when I repot it, hopefully the tree will have fused a little by then, and I'll actually start putting some shape and some design into the actual tree itself. Okay, now we'll take this outside and we'll water it. We'll keep watering it until the brown colour in the water turns to clear. Then it'll go up on the shelf, and we'll keep an eye on it.